welcome to the video, people. This is the first video that I've posted on YouTube in like 3 years, and the one that's actually something I actually wanted to do. And I honestly had this ideal like yesterday morning, and I'm pretty much gonna freeball this and work with me here. So yeah, this is gonna be very shitty. No editing, raw, no music, no cuts, no overlays, nothing. So we gonna see where this goes. So basically, I wanted to start something to where I can talk about what I'm watching. Because like, I be watching some fire shows. I watch a lot of anime. I watch some live actions like Narcos, shit like that. And I really never have people to talk about my opinions or what happened. You know, like just to have a discussion. I never really had people to have a discussion about these shows with. So I wanted to start making videos to use them as an outlet, and maybe have people in the comments, you know, going back and forth, seeing how different people think about what's happening or what's going to happen. So we'll see about this. So the first thing I want to start off with, you know, I just finished Castlevania season 3. It was some fire, it was some heat, it was good, but like, man, it was just so many things happening in that season with Castlevania season 3 on Netflix. And I'm gonna start off with like a review. I'm trying not to spoil it for people, but we'll get into the spoilers later. Honestly, there has been a lot of Dracula shows, and they never really do Dracula justice. But I did like Dracula's portrayal in season 1 and 2 of Castlevania. And shoot, I feel like this is not really a spoiler, but he's not even in season 3, and the show is still fire. Like, that's one thing I love about the show, is that, yeah, Dracula was a main point, but he was never the focus. Never the focus. And this show was still great without him. And so, I definitely recommend the show. If you watch season 1 and 2, you definitely need to watch season 3. Because, oh my goodness, the character development, there was like 4 different groups that you needed to follow. And, you know, it wasn't that difficult to keep up with everybody, right? You can really, like, connect with every character, what they were going through. So, okay, one was like, really, but for everybody else, you understood what they were going through, like the inner battles that they were facing. And you just connected with them on a human level. And yeah, all I gotta say, that ending, like, was something that you really didn't even think was a major part of the season. That ending shows that it was important to look at, and you was definitely like, damn, they really did that. They really did that. But yeah, that's my review. Definitely recommend it. If you see season 1, season 2, you need to watch season 3. There's definitely gonna be a season 4 after what I just saw. There needs to, because I need to know the finish. I need to know what's gonna happen. But that's my review of it. Definitely watch it. 5 out of 5. All right, so let's get into what actually happened during this season. Like, this shit was crazy, bro. So season 3 starts off with Carmilla, you know, like the antagonist from the last season, who was trying to take down Dracula and shit. It starts off with her actually, you know, we knew she was alive after season 2. You know, they showed that at the end, but we didn't know where she was going. But it starts off with her reuniting with 3 of her sisters. So yeah, there's more. She was already bad on her own, but she got a whole family to back her up. So that was surprising. So, like, honestly, they weren't doing that much during the entire season. You know, they were mostly planning in the background. You know, everybody else was getting into it and shit, but they were just working on their plan. Because of that, I feel like they definitely have something big coming up during the next season. Because they spent a whole season just chilling, talking at the table. I'm like, all right, so they definitely got to come with it season 4 for sure. And you see they have Hector, and you know Hector, he's a forge master, and so he's a very important to them to bring back people from the dead and make them into demons and shit like that. But man, they did my boy Hector dirty. Oh my god, yo. So first of all, they had Hector locked up in a cage right for first couple episodes, and then one of the sisters of Carmilla, I think her name was like Lenore. Like you already know what she was doing when she went down to the cage to feed this man. She was about to seduce this man, trick this man. It was very obvious during the entire season, but this man Hector still fell for it. And you know this man Hector got played right there. He got played by the power of the pussy. He was in her guts, and that's when she put the ring on him to make him her slave. And so yeah, I feel like, okay, so Hector was aware that they were gonna try to trick him at the beginning. Like, he even said it the first time she showed up. He even tried killing her, which was very unsuccessful. I don't know why he thought he could kill her. And he got fucked up for that. And ever since then, I don't know why this man started trusting her. Like, started going on walks and shit. He went on dates in the castle and shit with her. He didn't even fuck her until the end, and that's when he got tricked. So this man was tripping. I don't know why. I thought Hector was smarter than this. And honestly, I knew Hector was gonna eventually work with him, but I thought that he would be forced to. I didn't know he would be tricked so easily, to be honest. Even though it did take the whole season, I feel like as soon as Lenore walked down to his cage, it was obvious that she was about to trick him during the entire season. And that's exactly what happened. He got tricked. And then Hector, you know, he used to work with Isaac, right? And so Isaac, during the entire season, is on this mission, basically to get revenge for Hector betraying Dracula. And so it looks like Isaac and the four vampire sisters, Carmilla, Lenore, and the other two. Seems like next season they gonna get into a big ass war. Because Isaac spends the entire season going from city to city trying to build up an army, because you know he's a forge master as well. So all he has to do is stick his knife into somebody and they turn into a demon loyal to him. And so I really enjoyed Isaac's journey during this season as well, because you know Isaac he really doesn't like humans. He was along with Dracula killing out the whole human race, even though he's a human. So I don't know if he was like gonna commit suicide or something like that. But he was all down for just killing out all humans in the world, and he's still like that during the season, right? But the thing I like about his character development this time is that through his small interactions with the people he does run into who treat him right, he kind of has like an inner battle with himself, whether even at the end, like when he was like, I'm gonna kill all these humans, but don't destroy the city because someone might live here in the future. I was like, damn, he really changed up. Because at first he wouldn't care. He was like, why would you leave the city? Like, why would you care about a city being destroyed if nobody's gonna live there? Because he'll kill all the humans. But as you see, his opinion, his thought, and perspective is slightly changing by the small acts of kindness from other humans. And I really like how those interactions were subtle. You know, it didn't involve any action at all. It was just like sit down, two people talking at a table. He's actually one of my favorite characters in the series because he's cool. He got the heads. You know he can fight. He got magic. He's smart as hell. He was the right hand man of Dracula, and he could still sit down with you and talk. Like the sailor that he was on the ship with sat down and had a conversation with him, and was like, yes, humans are cruel, but they're also kind and passionate as well. And so, will it really be right to kill the cruelty and also the kindness? And that was what he was battling with throughout the whole season. And so I really like this character in this season. And I'm looking forward to him getting into it with the vampires next season, because I think that's going to be a nice ass battle. Alright, so let's move on to Alucard this season. Now, he really didn't get that much screen time, and I understand, but like, yo, at the end, when he killed Sumi and Taka, first of all, Sumi and Taka, I really didn't trust them during the entire season. Like, they just came out of nowhere, and I feel like it was very obvious that they were going to get killed off, because I don't know, it was just something the director of the anime did about them that showed that they weren't really important and that they was just there for the plot. But honestly, they were so dumb. Like, Alucard was taking care of them, training them, gave them access to millions of books and resources and knowledge, and they still didn't trust him, saying that he was hiding something from them. I'm like, nobody care about y'all. Like, y'all should be grateful. But Alucard was really like taking these kids in. It seemed like Taka was a androgynous character. You really couldn't tell if he was a woman or a man at first. Like, I kept going back and forth. I was like, maybe that's just like a masculine woman, but until, you know, he took off his shirt and yeah, I moved. Yeah, honestly, Sumi and Taka were useless. Like, I guess they were essential to show how Alucard was changing, like becoming his father basically, because he was bored, isolated, really didn't have anybody there for him, and so, I mean, that's true. Like, if you isolated for a long period of time, you do start to become crazy. Like, you need that interaction with other people. Like, I didn't know why he really stayed at the castle. Like, he could have easily traveled with Trevor and Sympha, because he loved them. They were best friends at that point, because they defeated Dracula together. And so, I just didn't know why he didn't leave with them. Maybe something in season 2 at the end explained why he didn't leave. But, yeah, so he just went crazy. And you see at the end, he slits Tumi and Sokka's throat, which is like understandable. They were about to try to kill him. And he really didn't want to do it, because he could have killed him at any moment when he was tied down on the bed. But he tried to tell him that, yo, I was honest with you, I never lied. But they didn't believe him, and so he got his magic sword, slit their throats. And the part that was unnecessary though, was he got the spikes and shoved them up their ass. He got the spikes, shoved it up their asses, threw them out, and posted it in front of the castle. You know, similar to what his father did. You know, he even said it. This worked for my father. And so, that was like towards the end. And I was like, damn. So this man about to become Dracula. And that's going to be kind of interesting. You know, having Trevor and Sympha fight him when they just got done fighting his father Dracula and had his help. So I kind of like that though, because I understand, you know, Dracula was like the best part of the series. You know, he's like Dracula, so you need somebody to fill in that role of like an all-powerful antagonist. And I think Alucard, he can do a pretty good job at that, depending on where they go with that. In season 4, he can do a pretty good job of that. But yeah, other than that, he really didn't have much going in season 3. So let's move over to Trevor and Sympha, because you know Trevor, pretty much the main character of this. He was going through a lot. Like there's a lot of things I could talk about with where he was at in that city. So Trevor and Sympha, you know, arrived to the city. You know, didn't expect anything unusual. They were just about to chill, right? They just killed some demons. They wanted a bed to sleep in, and that was it. That's all they expected. But that city ended up having like this big bad demon. I really don't know what was different about it, but you know, it broke into the church priory and basically brainwashed all of them or something. And but to explain how to explain what happened with them, it was just some crazy ass dudes from the church getting ready to kill everybody in the village. And so that's eventually what happened. You know, they were marking people's houses with this symbol of magic, and like that, everybody in the house is burned up, and their souls went inside this demon, and this demon opened this portal, and it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on, but I feel like Trevor and Tifa really didn't have that much character development than what they were already doing, but they did provide a lot of action because they was going at it. Like, the battle scenes between them and the demons inside the church, that was good. That was good. Sometimes though, I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? The Tifa, she uses magic, right? And she had this one spell that like turned ice into like a razor blade disc and cut down like 7 demons. I'm like, where was this entire time? Just keep doing that one thing, zoom, 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 and everybody would be done. And then Trevor, he pulled out a second whip for like this big boss battle and shit. I'm like, bro, if he had the second whip, you know how helpful that would have been with these other 5 fights that you just had and was struggling with. But for the big battle, he pulled out the second whip, was tearing that ass up. And then to defeat the demon, he did like this Dragon Ball shit, which I've never seen him do before. I really think that was plot armor because I don't think he should do that. Like, he doesn't have magic. He's still a human that uses magical tools, but he like charged his chains up and did like a Hadouken on a fucking demon and destroyed it. So I was like, again, why didn't you do this before? Why did you have to wait to do that? But you know, the fight scenes with Trevor and stuff were cool. That time traveler, I really don't know what's going on with him. Like, I really believe season 4, season 3 could have been left out without him, but he was a cool dude, interesting character. I think it's like Saint Germain, that was his name. But one person I want to talk about, that judge. The judge, yo, that man, I kind of knew something was off with him when he was talking to that cop child and was like, oh, go run off to the apple tree down this way. And I was like, you know, he could just be being really nice, you know, letting the child get a free apple. But yo, when I saw the main dude from Prairie fall into the pit, I was like, yo, did he kill that child? I really don't understand why he killed the child. He killed multiple children for running. And I don't know if it's like some sick thing that he enjoyed, or if he was like absolutely no running. He didn't tolerate running at all, but he killed hella children because he saw in his house, he had like a closet of fucking trophies and shit, which is weird as fuck. That's very sus of their shoes, and he had a couple of children's shoes. Like, not just a couple, he had fucking a dozen of children's shoes. And that town is not that big to just have a dozen children missing like that. And so I'm like, first of all, how did he even make this pit while anybody else finding out? Second of all, why was he just killing people? I'm like, I was really cool with him until I found that out. And so was Trevor and stuff. They was like, this nigga fucked up. This dude really messed up. It's like even Trevor and stuff were like, this dude is really fucked up. And I'm like, yes he is. Because they were cool with the dude, they were cool with the judge the entire season until at the end he was like, burn my house, which is basically, he was basically saying, clear my browser history. I don't want anybody to find out about this shit. But they looked anyway and found out, and it was like, this dude fucked up. And I'm like, yes he is. But, yo, that caught me off guard a lot. I mean, I kind of liked the surprise. I was like, because it just shows like even the nicest humans have something they're hiding. Because you thought this dude, he was just, he was cool, he was doing the right thing for his town, and you find out that he was killing all these children, and you're like, you just lost all respect. Well, you should have lost all respect for him, but I can't speak for you. But yeah, man, I like what they did with them, even though it was kind of damn that caught me off guard, but I fuck with it a lot. But yeah, Trevor and Sypha, as you see, they're like they fucking. That's very obvious. Trevor has me cracking up. Like I like their dynamic though. They're really fun together. Like you can see two people like them in real life just dating. It's just a fun time around them. But yeah, other than that, they really didn't have that much character development. They still got their hands. They still waited out here. But that's all I can say for them. So yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the season as well. And looking forward to season 4. Peace out.